Greetings, greetings. Hotep Selassie. Welcome. Give thanks, welcome once again to Dubwise Talk Network. My name is Judala Ra. I am your host, and as always, we are very happy to have an distinguished guest with us today. This brother here is, first let me tell you a little bit about him. He is a grandfather, he is a father, he is a husband, great vocalist, lyricist, massive producer, and he's a label owner at this time. Let's welcome this big brother here, Tony Red Aiken. Yay! Welcome, Tony.
God bless.
Yes, give thanks, sir. How you feeling about it?
I'm feeling all right, my brother. God
looking
bless.
good, fam. You're looking good, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tony, I'm not going to deviate from my normal format. As customary, we always ask, what is the very first piece of music that you heard as a child that impacted you?
Nat King Cole, I'll Never Fall in Love Again.
Nat King Cole. Yes. You know about how old you were at the time?
9,
10. About 9, 10 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're about the same age, boss.
Yeah, about that.
Because that was about the time I heard him also. Let me ask you this. Who was your first inspiration, Tony?
Oh, man, it's so many inspiration, you know. As a kid growing up in Jamaica, I stayed there until I was 10 years old. But when I left Jamaica at the age of 10, I came into the States and I just got into the R&B music, you know. Back then, growing up, you had people, you know, that you look up to, Smokey Robinson, James Brown, Temptations, the Moments, the Whispers. Those were the people that influenced me in music.
Wow, man, that's very impressive that you come from Jamaica and the impressions and the Temptations caught your ear. But that seems to be endemic also there because Bob Marley was influenced by some of the same artists.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
it's like a never-ending circle. We're all connected, you know?
Yes,
Let me ask you this. What was your first performances like? Tell me about your earliest performances. How did they come about?
Well, Boys High School, Brooklyn, Marcy Avenue. I started a singing group called the Udels. And that's what we were, a singing group, and we became the #1 amateur singing group in New York City. Every high school we performed in, we won. Till they asked us not to perform no more. They just give us a trophy.
Wow. That's pretty interesting, brother.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me ask you, so who was the first member to say, let's do this? Who was the one? Was that you the spark plug? Or?
Oh, yeah. I was plugging everything I did. Yes, sir.
So you're the fire plug, man.
Yes, sir.
Wow. So who was the first one you asked, and who were these guys? The ones that were good enough that you would consider them to be a part of your first project?
Well, you know, all of us was in the Glee Club, you know, in high school, you know, and myself and my brother Richie, we joined the Glee Club, and then from there we got 2 more members out of the Glee Club and we started a singing group. And we did that for like 5 years, and we were the #1 singing group because we had teachers like Al Johnson from the Unifics that we were really imitating.
Wow, Al Johnson.
Yeah, and he's the one that taught us, so Can't lose without teaching you.
Wow, wow.
You know, back in the days, you used to wear white gloves and big afros, you know,
you
ruffle shirts and all that crap. You know the deal.
Wow, wow, powder blue suits and patent leather shoes.
Yes, sir.
Looked like everybody was going to the prom while we were performing.
Exactly.
But we was hot, man. We was hot. Now we started out. My parents was really religious, so they started us out in church, and there was this one brother named Sherrod Clare, and he could sing to the point where it even drew children's eyes and ears to him.
I hear you.
And I said, God, man, if I could. He was the one that really inspired me to sing. Other than my cousin was a super singer, and he came to visit us when we were like 10 or 11. He would come up and was singing Johnny Mathis and Nat King Cole, doing it. And he was the first person I ever heard sing too.
Well, you know, those people back then, you know, they broke a lot of history for us to get to do what we do today. Because back then, you know, it was always, you had to be certain look, you had to be a certain way, you know, and you had to, excuse my French, kiss a couple ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Life goes on, man, you know.
Wow, wow. So how long did you stay in New York with the music? I got you.
Ah, man. From I was 10 until I was like 30. You know, I just named the groups that I've been to in New York. The Udells, Soul Image, Crown Heights Affair, Tony Aiken and Future 2000, Black Eagles with Denroy Morgan. So that's what I went through as far as New York is concerned. And then when I came to Chicago, I came with Yabba Griffiths and Tracks. And then I left Yabba Griffiths and Tracks, and I went to New Era. And then from New Era, I went to Tony Aiken and Big Red and the Professionals.
Okay.
And then after that, I went to Rude Beat.
You was with Rude Beat.
Yeah, I was the first original member of Rude Beat, me and Donnie Johnson.
Wow. Powerful band, man. Powerful band. Wow. So how lucrative was music for reggae in Chicago during those days?
It was good.
Yeah, I hear that. I keep hearing that, man.
It was good because, you know, the musicians back then, when I came here, they didn't sell themselves short. They wanted to have a group. And groups was popping up left and right. You had white boys playing reggae, Skanking Lizard. You know what I mean? And everybody was out there playing music, man.
So what was this ignition that started this fervor for reggae? Because reggae wasn't always in Chicago. There had to be a point where Dusabo came here and there was no reggae. You understand? So somebody after Dusabo, somewhere imported it from Jamaica. I don't know if it was by music, by the radio or DJing. Some say it was by DJing through King Tubby's.
Tubby's and Stone Love and all those sound systems. And they kept their shows, you know, like they would send for artists out of town, like they sent for us. We came in and we stayed.
And that's how that came about.
And once we stayed, we developed it.
And
everybody started watching us and they started to learn. Some of us in the group, we would go teach some of the other guys in the groups, you know, go over and, like I used to teach One Love on them, you know. You gotta share the knowledge, you know. And that developed a big community in Chicago.
And through all races too. You had Europeans, you had Hispanics, of course you had Africans born here, and then you had the Africans born there that came here.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And it was all woven into one cloth of love.
Amen.
You know, if you had, like at Dusabo down there at the Washington Park, that was a love fest.
Oh yeah.
That was a, tell
Oh,
us
yeah.
about that, Tony.
Oh man, I can't even start. That just goes on and on. But it was a love fest, like you say, man.
Yes.
You know, that's what it was about.
You know, there was vendors making money. There was peace. There was music. There was good eating going on.
Well,
And
right now that's still going on. You know,
yeah.
Martin just had an international festival at Union Park, and it was good.
Yes, it is.
And he said next year he's gonna have it again. So come on out next year to Union Park.
Yeah, I played there last 2 years ago with iFishel, and we had a fantastic show there.
Yeah.
And those of you out here in the listening audience, check out Martin International, because you will be glad that you checked him out and his program that he has. In fact, it is one of my endeavors to bring the brother on to Dubwise Talk and let him give some stories as to reggae here in Chicago, along with the other patriarchs, you know.
And to get to this quick, you know, it's like right now my life is Boom Shot Records.
Yes.
And I'm developing that. I did an album on Frankie Paul. I did an album on Charlie Hunt. I did a hip hop thing on Damon Faison, you know, and right now Tony Aiken in Future 2000 is getting ready to come back out. The original Tony Aiken in Future 2000. You know, we got brothers like Kashif,
Yes.
you know, and all those brothers, Darryl Gibbs, you know, from Brass Construction and all them brothers. We getting back together and put Tony Aiken and Future 2000 together. And I have an album coming out, which is not reggae, it's disco. I made a disco album when I was 18, and we sounded like the Temptations back then.
You bringing back disco?
Well, yeah, because you got people like Bruno Mars, you know.
Yeah.
I'm staying up all night to get lucky, but Bruno Mars sung it. But the people who made the music was Good Times Chic.
Oh yeah, Chic. Wow.
They made the music for Bruno Mars right now. Yeah. And they brought the disco back, and Justin Timberlake, people like that.
Yeah.
And now he's an American artist, Bruno, but still he's bigger in Europe than anybody could say, because the young kids never heard disco music.
And
so
it's
now,
new to them.
right? So now everybody's hanging in, and thank God I had a disco album sound just as good as them. So I'm back.
Oh wow!
So right now I'm gonna come back in the American world with an album that's been out all over Europe, all over the world, and it's coming out this month. And then in a couple of weeks, I got a single coming out that I did in Chicago called "Gave His Life" about Martin Luther King. Martin
Who did the lyrics?
I did it.
Okay.
Me and Brian Rocket. Martin gave his life for us all. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
we did that.
Yes.
So I'm getting ready to release that on the Tony Aiken and Future 2000, and that's got worldwide distribution.
Wow.
So I got a reggae, and then we got an R&B disco song called "No Girl," that's gonna be coming out. So
who's doing that one? Who's the artist on that one?
Tony Aiken in Future 2000.
Check
We're
it.
coming into the American world and the reggae world at the same time, because the album that's being released now has got every reggae song on it that I did when I was a child. And it has every American song on it that I did.
So you blended them too.
So because they blend me from a child. I was born in Jamaica. I left when I was 10. I came to America and I adopted their system. So what I look at, I love all kind of music. So I just blend it all together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I find myself when I write, when I do my writings, sometimes I'll write reggae and sometimes I'll write jazz.
There you go.
Sometimes I'll write a love ballad. It depends on who's in my life or how I'm being affected by what's going on around me.
Yeah, you know.
I can't be locked into a box.
No, because we weren't locked in the box, you know.
Yeah.
Father gave us a whole lot of sunshine to let out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's what it's about, man, you know, creating music every day.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, this show is being brought to you by judeoutofrawmusic.com. That is my website, and you go there and check in and browse around. You might find something that you like. I am in the process now of uploading a page for my music to be sold finally, and I'm buying a mixer today, keeping my hopes alive that I can get this machine today, that I can do my mixing myself. And I will be proud to present to you my music that I've been doing for the last summer and a little bit earlier than that. So go to judeoutofrawmusic.com, give me a shout out, and spread peace and love with every note.
But by the way, I'm going to be doing, Tony Big Red is going to be singing some of Julia's songs because he's a writer, and I'm going to be singing some of his material in the future on Tony Aiken and Future 2000.
That's going to be an honor. That's going to be an honor.
You can look for that in the future, my brothers and sisters. All right? So God bless y'all. God bless everyone out there.
Give thanks, Doc. Let me do this for you, Boz. Let me do this. Let me bring up something. This is impromptu, and we hadn't planned on this at all. But what I want to do is let you people see what Tony Aiken can do without even, he can hear some music and bust right into some lyrics on his own. Now, we never rehearsed this, but I just want you to see what he can do. This is one of my tunes. Check it out.
Well, now. Well, now. Jah is my ruler, my people, yeah. Everyone should realize that the Father is the way. Yes, I am. See?
Reggae all up in here. Every time. See? Yes, Tony, obviously that music has been in those lyrics have been like ringing inside of you for a while.
That music is ringing in me. We're going to do something constructive. Don't even worry about it.
Yes. I'm looking forward. What do you envision in 6 months from now with Boom Shot Records, man?
Boom Shot is like the father work. His work is not 6 months or tomorrow or the next day. He says, Tony, do this. I do that. He said, put that up. I put that up. He said, that record is good. Put it out. And if he says no, I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's straight up.
Yes.
I make the father make all decisions. And Boom Shot Records, even when I leave, my family's going to keep it going.
There you go.
It's a continuous.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be forever Boom Shot Records.
Yes.
Because it's not ours. It's the Father's. He the one put it in me.
Yes.
And he's the one been guiding it.
Yes, Tony. Tell me about your grandchildren, man. How old are they? How many do you have, man?
I got 4 of them, man.
Wow.
I got 4 grandkids, but I love them all. And one Izzy Snyder, she's gonna be she's playing the piano now. She's 10, and she's playing classical music already at the age of 10. And she's got a vocal teacher, you know. And then the others, they into karate and computers and stuff, you know. So they all got their vibes, but Grandpa is here for them.
The blood is in the blood.
Yeah, whatever they want to do for them,
yeah.
I'm there for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they seem to be interested in music and recording and computer style and getting, you know, they got them iPad little things the kids got, and they make their own songs. And yeah, it's very interesting, man. But I'm going to be here for my grandkids, man.
Yes, sir. Listen, we got to take care of ourselves. We're going to eat right. We're going to live right. We're going to think right. We're going to produce right. We're going to elevate our consciousness, and we're going to spread peace and love with every note. See? Peace and love, y'all. Before we go, Tony, how does one get in touch with you?
BoomShotRecords.com, Boomshot Records, Facebook, and you could get me on the 773-764-1544.
Yes.
That's the company's. You call that number, and I always answer it.
Yes. Peace and love to you out there in the listening audience. We want to thank you for checking us out. And do stop by again. And remember, spread peace and love with every note. Aight.
Aight.
Yes, blessings, man. Respect, man. Yeah.
We gonna
All
do
right.
that. I gotta do it. I gotta run, man.